This conference will now be recorded.
So today's topic is going to be parallel and perpendicular lines. This topic will be covered in two separate videos. So first of all, I'm going to start with parallel lines. So we know already a linear function. We know how it's written. We know that it's mx plus c, where m is gradient and c is the y-intercept. Suppose I'm given the task to draw graphs of the following functions. So y equals 2x, y equals 2x minus 4, y equals 2x plus 3, y equals 2x minus 9. And if I have this coordinate system, I am told to draw these functions on this coordinate system, I will have 4 graphs, and this is how will they look like. So if I draw 4 of them, each so the red one is 2x, and the green one is y equals 2x minus 4. What do I notice about these lines? I can see that these 4 lines are parallel to each other. They're not intersecting and they're going in the same direction. So why this happens? I can see that for all of these 4 functions, linear functions, my m's are 2, my slopes are 2. So first one, second one, third one, or fourth one, all of them have the slope 2. This means that parallel lines have same slope. So they will have equal gradients. Suppose I have a function 4x negative 2, and I have some other functions around it. And I want to find which lines will be parallel to each other. So remember that I said that parallel lines have same gradients, they have equal gradients. I didn't say anything about their c, so I didn't say anything about their y-intercept. So the only thing that we care about and the only thing that we'll look at will be our m. So among all these lines, I can see that all of the lines have same gradients. That means that all the lines, all these clouds with the linear functions, will be parallel to the given in the middle. So it doesn't matter which c I have. The only thing that I look at it will be my m, and I can see that all the lines have same gradient, which is 4. So all of them will be parallel to each other. So if I draw these graphs on coordinate system, they will be parallel to each other. So what do I see? So I understand now that they have same gradient. There are specific type of questions which are mostly seen in GCSE, IGCSE exams, and I will discuss some of them. I will show you how to solve them. Suppose I have one question. So question number 1, find equation of the line which is parallel to y equals 2x negative 1 and passes through 411. So I have line y equals 2x negative 1 and passes through 411. So this is my first line. There is another line that is parallel to this. So if I know that if the second line is parallel to this, first of all, I know that line has equation of mx plus c, y equals mx plus c. If they're parallel, that means that right away I understand that my m will be 2. Therefore, my line will be 2x plus c. So I found my m. I know that to have a line, to say that I know the line, I have to know both gradient and y-intercept. So I both have to know m and c. If I know m and I know which point it passes through, I can find c as well. So this is my coordinates of a point which passes through. So that means that this is x, this is y. So if I plug in instead of x4 and instead of y11, this should be a right equality. 11 equals 2 times 4 plus c. So 11 equals 8 plus c. C will be 3. So I know c I know m. So therefore, my line will be y equals 2x plus 3. So this is my line. Let's move on to another question. Now let's do, for example, question number 3. So find the equation of the line which is parallel to 3y plus 2x equals 1 and passes through 9, 0. So first of all, let me write down this question. So 3y plus 2x equals 1, and I guess it was 9, 0. So first of all, this line is not written in standard form. I know that my standard form of notation of a line is mx plus c. So my linear function should always look like mx plus c. This is not standard form. So first of all, I have to make it standard form. How I'm gonna make it? I will make y subject of the formula. So I will write negative 2x plus 1, y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 1 over 3. So I've written my line in a standard form. The new line that was going to pass through this, that's going to be parallel to this line, should have the same gradient. That means my second line will also have gradient of negative 2 over 3x. And of course, I have no idea about my c. In order to find my c, I have to plug in the point. So 9 will be my x, 0 will be my y. 0 equals negative 2 over 3 times 9 plus c. 0 equals negative. So 9 and 3 are simplified. This is 3. Negative 6 plus c. C is 6. So I know my c and I know my m. So my line will be y equals negative 2 over 3 x plus 6. That's going to be my answer. I hope you understood this topic, and we're going to continue with perpendicular lines in the next